Good evening, students. Welcome back to this lecture. If you remember, we are going to do hyperbola PYQs. Now, in the last lecture, I think we completed ellipse. So we'll have one more lecture for tomorrow, which I am planning to keep like a mixture of conics, right? So we gave two lectures to parabola since it's bigger topic compared to ellipse and hyperbola. And after that, hello, yeah. And after that, let me tell you, just a second. Yeah. So we gave two lectures. We did two lectures of PYQs for parabola. Last week we did ellipse. And this week, today, we'll be doing hyperbola. But I'm planning it tomorrow, since hyperbola is not such a big topic. Tomorrow we'll do a mixture like parabola, ellipse, hyperbola, all of that. Okay. So exclusively hyperbola we are going to do today. So let's get started. These PYQs are from 2021 to 2023 JEE mains. Okay, so let's start. Good evening, all. Welcome back. Yeah. So you can see the dates also for the questions. So here the questions of conics will mainly be based on combined conics. That means in the question, same question, there will be parabola and hyperbola. Same question, there will be ellipse and hyperbola, circle and hyperbola, and so on. So such type of questions are asked in J. So let's read the question and try to understand what it is saying. I hope my voice and all is clear. Just a second, guys. Yeah. Okay. So what is the question? That a tangent to the curve. Now the given curve is a parabola. Meet the curve this. This is a hyperbola. Please note at the points A and B. Then the midpoints of such line segments AB lie on the parabola. Now such types of questions are very common to ask, but basically what they are meaning to say is, see, let me tell you, these midpoints, we have to find the locus of these midpoints, right? If we find the locus of this midpoints, we will get a parabola. And that parabola, we will find whether it is having directrix as this or it is having length of latus rectum as this. So they are indirectly saying to find the locus. They will not directly mention in the question, they are asking to find locus. Now, how to know that? The midpoints of such line segments lie on the parabola. That means there will be infinite number of line segments, there will be infinite number of midpoints. All those midpoints, when connected together, will form a parabola. That's what is the definition of locus. Correct? So first, let us try to deduce the questions. So first, according to the given, as we always do, or as I always do, I'll break the question into parts so that we can understand. Let a tangent to the curve. Now this curve is parabola y square equals to 4ax. What is the value of a? 6. Correct? Now, a tangent is drawn to this curve. So we can get the equation of tangent. What is the equation of tangent to the parabola? Y is equal to mx plus a by m. Am I correct? Y equals to mx plus a by m. You can assume this in the slope form or you can assume it in the parametric form, which is ty is equals to x plus at square. So ty is equal to x plus a6 t square. So you can assume it any form. Obviously, since it's parabola, we'll prefer parameter. Nonetheless, guys, it's all the same. So we got this equation of a tangent. Now they are saying this same tangent. Please listen to my words very carefully. This same tangent intersects the hyperbola at 2 points A and B. So, and we have to find the midpoint. So let the midpoint be our locus, which is point P, H, comma, K. Now AB is a chord. And if we know the midpoint of a chord ph comma k, then we know the equation of the chord. What do we do to get the equation of chord AB? T equals to S1. I hope you remember this formula. Chord with given middle point. AB is a chord whose midpoint is the locus, which we assume, so we can get the equation of AB as well. So by T equals to S1. So if I try to write T equals to S1, what I'll get? T. I hope you know what is T. It is X plus H upon 2 into Y plus K upon 2. S1. S1 is just substitute the point. So what we'll get? XY plus KX plus HY plus HK is equals to 4HK. So XY is 2. Right? It is given XY is 2. And we'll get KX plus HY is equals to 3HK. I hope we are using the formula 2HK. Sorry. Yeah, it gets subtracted. 2HK. Correct. Now, please remember this equation 1 and equation 2 represent the same line. That means the same tangent is the chord to the hyperbola. Now, what does this mean, guys? Both represent the same line. That means both are equations of the same line. That means we can compare the coefficients. If I try to write this, x minus ty is equals to minus 6t square. So now we can easily compare the coefficients. It will be k, coefficient of x, coefficient of y, and the constant term 2hk upon minus 6. Now 6t square. Now what? We have to just eliminate the parameter which is t. So from here we'll get t is equals to minus h by k. And from here we'll get, if we equate these two, k and k will get cancelled. So 2h will be equals to minus 6 t square. 2 ones are 2 3s are. So h is equals to minus 3 into t square. H square upon k square. You can cancel out one of the h. So we largely replace k by y. We'll get y square equals to minus 3x. So it's a parabola. Now, this parabola has its directrix as what? This is the parabola like this. Correct? Here will be its directrix, which will be x equals to a. What is a, guys, here? A is 3 by 4. So that means the directrix will be x equals to 3 by 4, or you can say 4x equals to 3. This will be the directrix. So that means it matches with option number 1. Directrix is 4x equals to 3. So this was a beautiful question, guys, and very good to solve. Okay, such questions will be asked multiple times. That is, we write the equation of the same line in two different ways. Here we wrote the equation in tangent form and in the chord with given middle point form. Whenever I can write one of the equation in two different ways, then we can compare coefficient and will easily get an answer. Mostly used in questions on locus. So let's see the next one. Let H be the hyperbola whose foci are and eccentricity is this. Okay. And the length of its latus rectum. Now, you see this eccentricity is root 2. They should click something. If eccentricity of an hyperbola is root 2, that means the hyperbola is a rectangular hyperbola. Hyperbola is a rectangular hyperbola. And rectangular hyperbola means A is equals to B. Let's try to find the focus. Focus के coordinates are plus minus AE comma 0. Right? So AE will be 1 plus root 2. And you can say minus AE will be 1 minus root 2. Correct? So, and minus AE will be 1 minus root. So what will be 2AE guys? 2AE will be 2 root 2. That means AE will be equal to root 2. We just subtract these two. So if we subtract these two, we'll get 2AE. Correct? So A is root 2. Eccentricity is root 2. So if I say A into root 2 is equals to root 2 and A is equals to 1. Now A is equals to 1 implies B is equals to 1. Correct? A is equals to 1 implies B is equals to 1. So what does this mean? Latus rectum ka length is 2b square upon A. That means 2 into 1 square upon 1, which is equal to 2. So answer is 2. Correct, option number 1. Now, let me tell you one thing. We don't even need to find this. Like, why are we finding this, right? Because the length of the latus rectum will always be 2b square by A. And since it's a rectangular hyperbola, A will be equal to 2b square by A. So this will get cancelled and we'll get 2b. That means B is 1, so it will be 2. Correct? I hope it is clear. Let us, yeah, let it be. Okay, so let's move to the next question. This one. Let's try to read the question, what it says. Let P x naught y naught be the point on the hyperbola which is nearest to the line. So, let me draw the hyperbola. The hyperbola in the standard form will look like if we divide by 36. So, x square upon 12 minus y square upon 9 is equals to 1. Correct? So, let's say here is the hyperbola. I am drawing only one side of the hyperbola, and here is some line which is 3x plus 2y equals to 1. Any line I have drawn, I have not taken consideration. It is said that point P is nearest to this line. Now, what does this mean, guys? That means the point P on hyperbola, if I try to draw a tangent at point P, then it will be parallel to this line. The tangent at point P will be parallel to this line. That is the meaning of nearest to the line, right? It is only possible for point P to be nearest to this line L if tangent drawn at point P is parallel to this line, correct? Because shortest distance is always obtained along the normal. If I try to draw normal, then this both will be perpendicular. That means these tangents will be, this tangent will be perpendicular to, sorry, parallel to this line. So that means, what is the slope of this line? Slope of this line is minus 3 by 2, which will be equals to the slope of tangent at point P. So let's say they have given the point P as x naught comma y naught, but it is better that we assume the point in parametric coordinates. Correct? So what are the parametric coordinates of point P? Let's say they have given x naught, y naught, but it is better if we assume in parametric coordinate a sec theta, x square upon a square. So root 12. Root 12 sec theta comma b tan theta. Root 12 को I can write 2 root 3 sec theta, comma 3 tan. Now a tangent is drawn at this point. How do we get tangents ka equation? T equals to 0. Correct? So that means if I use t equals to 0 in this, I'll get 3 into x into 2 root 3 sec theta plus, sorry, minus 4 y into y1. Y1 is 3 tan theta is equals to 36. We can cancel out 3 12. So what I'm left with 2 root 3 sec theta x minus 4 tan theta y equals to 12. From this, we get the equation of, slope of tangent as 2 root 3 sec theta upon 4 tan theta. We can cancel out 2 also. So we'll get root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2, tan is sine upon cos. So we'll get root 3 by 2 sine, which is minus 3 by 2 from here. So we can cancel out 2, we can cancel out root 3. So it will be minus root. Correct? So we'll get sine theta as minus 1 by root 3. Correct? We need the coordinates of x0 and y0. Right? Then we'll be able to find this value. What is x0? X0 is 2 root 3 sec theta, y0 is root 3 tan theta. Correct? So let's find the value. Sine theta is minus 1 by root. So how to find the value? We'll use the triangle. Sine theta is opposite upon hypotenuse. So this will be 2. Correct? This square minus this square root 2. We want sec theta. What is sec theta, guys? Sec theta is hypotenuse upon adjacent. So root 3 by root 2. And what is tan theta? Tan theta is opposite upon adjacent. Now, what was theta, guys? Theta is the eccentric angle. Now, sine theta is negative. That means theta will be in the fourth quadrant. As you can see from the diagram, theta will be in the fourth quadrant. So in the fourth quadrant, sec theta is positive and tan theta is negative. You can see from the diagram, the line is this L, so point P will be in the fourth quadrant. So if I try to get point P now, it is 2 root 3 sec theta. So into 2 root 3. Root 3 into root 3 will be 3 root 2. So this will be 3 root 2 and 3 tan theta. So minus 3 by root. Correct? These are the coordinates of x0 and y0. We want to find root 2 into y0 minus x0. That will be equal to root 2 into y0 minus x0. If I multiply it, I'll get minus 3 minus 6, which will become minus 9. So my answer is option 3. Please, guys, take care here that you do not miss this sign. Right? If you miss this sign, see there are options also for plus 9. So you might get plus 9 sign because of plus 9 answer because of the sign. I hope it is clear. So it was again a good question. Please remember this. Nearest to the line means the shortest distance, and shortest distance is always along the common normal. So common normal of the line is the perpendicular line, and common normal of the hyperbola at point P will be perpendicular to the tangent. That means this tangent line T and the line L will be parallel. Let's see the next question. Here it is. I stop purposefully so that you can read the question. So I'm giving time to read. I'm not okay. So use that time to read the question. Let's see. I hope you are done reading. Okay, what does the question says? Let a line L be a tangent to the hyperbola. Okay. If L is also a tangent to the parabola. See again, the same line is playing two roles. It is tangent to parabola and tangent to hyperbola. Similarly, what we did in the first question, it was tangent to the parabola but chord to the hyperbola. So we use tangent ka equation, chord ka equation, compare them. We can do or we'll do the same thing here. We'll write tangent ka equation for hyperbola, tangent ka equation for parabola for the same line, and we'll compare it. Correct? So these type of questions are asked many times. So it's better to know how to solve. So what is the slope of this line? Slope of this line is -2. And tangent to the hyperbola is given by y is equals to mx plus minus under root of a square m square minus b square. So here a and b are both equal, which are root 3. So we can write y is equal to minus 2x plus minus under root of 3 2s are 6 minus 3. So y plus 2x is equals to plus minus root 3. So we can compare now. This is the given equation of tangent. This is what we got. And k will be equal to plus root 3. Why? Because it is given that k is greater than 0. So finally, we got the equation of line or tangent to the hyperbola as 2x plus y is equals to root 3. Now the same line is tangent to the parabola. So let's write the equation of parabola or the tangent to the line parabola. Here, if we see y square equals to 4ax. So a is alpha by 4. What is the equation of tangent to this parabola? Y is equals to mx plus a by m. Correct? What is the slope of the line? -2. So y is equals to minus 2x plus alpha by 4 into minus. So it will be 2x plus y is equals to minus alpha by 8. This is equation number 2. Now 1 and 2 represent the same line, so we can compare. The coefficients are already compared. You can see 2 upon 2, 1 upon 1. So I can directly write minus alpha by 8 is equals to. Did we made an error? Calculation error. Oh, so sorry guys. 4 3 it should be 12 here. Yeah. 4 3 are 12 minus 3, which comes to 9. So k will be equals to 3. Yeah. So minus alpha by 8 will be equal to 8 3 are 20. So minus 24. Now where is our option? It is option number 4. I hope it is clear. Okay. This was again a nice question. Let's move on to the next. Okay. The locus question is based on locus. Just a second, I'll put the charger. The question is based on locus. Yes. So, the locus of centroid of the triangle found by any point P on the hyperbola. Okay, the hyperbola is a non-standard hyperbola. So first we need to convert it to standard hyperbola to get its foci. Okay. How to convert it? I think we'll use the completing square or perfect square method. So let's get together the coefficients of, the terms of x and y together. So what we'll get? 16x square plus 32x together minus 9y square plus 36y together, and let's say equals to 164. So we can take 16 common. So we can write x square plus 2x. For completing square, we'll do plus 1 minus 9 common, y square minus 4y. So here we'll do plus 2 minus 2 is equals to 164. So this will become x plus 1 the whole square minus 16 minus. Similarly here this will become 9 into y minus 2 the whole square plus 18 is equals to 164. So the equation that we got is 16x plus 1 the whole square minus 9 y minus 2 the whole square is equals to 162. Am I correct? 162. Just 9. Oh, we'll have to add plus 4 and minus 4. Sorry. Plus 4 and minus 4. Plus 4 minus 4. So we get plus 36. So 20. 36 plus 16 is 20. So 164 minus 20 will be 144. So if I divide by 144, I'll get x plus 1 the whole square upon 9 minus y minus 2 the whole square upon 16 is equals to 144. That means capital X square upon 9 minus capital Y square upon 16 equals to 144. Yeah. Now, what do we do here? Y square. Now see, here we now need to find the foci. Someone left the meeting. There were 6 to 7 schools present. Okay, just a second, guys. What did just happen? Okay, fine. Where were we? Yeah. So this is a non-standard hyperbola. Now, for non-standard hyperbola, we have to find its foci. So foci is AE comma 0 for standard hyperbola. That means capital X equals to AE and capital Y equals to 0. What is capital X? It is X plus 1 is equals to. From here, we can get A. What is A? A is 3 and B is 4, right? A square and B square. So we are not given its eccentricity. Okay, so we have to find its eccentricity. How to find its eccentricity? What is the formula? B square equals to A square into E square minus 1. So 16 is equals to 9 into E square minus 1. I think E square will be equal to 16 upon 9 plus 1. So E square will be equal to 25 upon 9. That means E is pi by 3. So x plus 1 is A into E and y minus 2 is 0. This will get cancelled. So x plus 1 will be equal to 5. That means x equals to 4 and y equals to 2. So the coordinates of foci are 4, 2. Now this is the one of the focus. So the second will be minus a. So minus 5. Here will be minus 5, minus 5, minus 1. Right? The second foci will be x equals to minus a. So here just one change will be there. Let me highlight a different color, right? Minus a. It will be minus 3. This will be minus 5. So now the x coordinate will become minus 5 minus 1, which is minus 6. Y will remain 2 as it is. So the second foci, S1, S2, will be minus 6, comma 2. Now, they are saying that a triangle is formed with any point P on the hyperbola. So let's say P point is H comma K and this is the foci. So 4 comma 2. Here, why is it 0? It should be 2. And S2 is minus 6 comma 2. Right? Yeah. S2 is minus 6 comma 2. So here we have the centroid. Oh, we cannot assume this H comma K, right? We have to assume the center at H comma K because it's the centroid, or we have to find its locus. So let this be alpha comma beta. So what can we get by using the centroid formula? So by using the centroid formula, I get H is equals to 4 plus alpha minus 6 upon 3 and K is equals to 2 plus beta plus 2 upon 3. So from here, 3H is equals to alpha minus 2. Alpha is equals to 3H plus 2. Here, 3K is equals to beta plus 4. So beta is equals to 3K minus 4. Now, alpha and beta, which are the coordinates of point P, lies on the hyperbola. That means they must satisfy the equation of hyperbola. Correct? So let us put this point, or let us substitute these points in the equation. So what will I get? Not this equation, guys. We'll substitute it in this equation. This one. No, rather this one. This will be much better. X की जगह पे क्या रखना है? 3h plus 2. So what I'll get? 16 into 3h plus 2 plus 1. So 3h plus 3, the whole square, minus 9 into y minus 2. So 3k minus 4 minus 2, the whole square equals to 144. We can take 3 common, so it will become 16 into 9 h minus 1, h plus 1 the whole square, minus 9 into 9 into k minus 2 the whole square equals to 144. Now we can cancel out this 9, 16 and we'll open it. So h square plus 2h plus 1 minus 9 times k square minus 4k plus 4 is equals to 16. So now in the final step, we have to replace h with x and k with y. So we'll get 16x square plus 32x plus 16 minus 9y square plus 36y minus 36 equals to 16. This 16 and this 16 will get cancelled. So the equation will be 16x square minus 9y square plus 32x plus 36y minus 36 equals to 0, which matches with our option A, or you can say the first option, right? 16x square minus 9y square plus 32, correct. Yes, guys. Let's look at the next question. The point lies on the hyperbola having eccentricity. Okay. So the tangent and normal at point P to the hyperbola intersect its conjugate axis. Here the hyperbola's conjugate axis is y-axis, correct? At point Q and R, then Q and R. So basically, we have to find point Q and point R, and we have to find its distance, that is by using the distance formula. So let us look at it. First, we need to find the equation of hyperbola. That means we need to find a square and b square. So this point lies on the hyperbola, so it must satisfy. So we'll get 4 6 24 upon a square minus 3 upon b square is equals to 1. Okay. And another relation we have is b square equals to a square into e square minus 1. That is b square is equals to a square by 4. Right? Let us substitute it here. So we'll get 24 upon a square minus, I'll get 12 upon a square is equals to 1. So what is 24 minus 12? 12 upon a square is equals to 1 implies we got a square as 12. So if we substitute it here, we'll get b square as 3. So the equation of hyperbola now becomes x square upon 12 minus y square upon 3 is equals to 1. Now at this point P, tangent is drawn. So what is the equation of tangent? T equals to 0. Okay, so let us write this equation. X square minus 4y after taking LCM equals to 12. Right? So T equals to 0 means x could replace x minus 2 root 6 x x1 minus 4 y y1 is equals to 12. So we can cancel out 2 first. So 2, 2, 6. So we get minus root 6x minus 2 root 3y equals to 6. So if I do this plus, this will be minus 6. Now, this tangent intersects the conjugate axis. What is the conjugate axis? It is the y-axis. So to get the point Q, we'll have to put y is equal to 0. Sorry, x is equal to 0. Because on y-axis, x equals to 0. So we'll get y is equal to 2, 3, so minus 3 by root 3. It is minus root 3. So the point Q we got is 0, comma minus root 3. Now, from this, now we need to get equation of normal. What is the equation of normal? Equation of normal. Huh. So we'll use slope point form. So here, this is the equation of tangent whose slope is minus root 6 upon 2 root 3. So we can cancel out root 3. So minus root 2 upon 2, which is minus 1 by root 2. So what will be the slope of normal? I'll write it here. Slope of normal will be equals to root 2, right? Because tangent and normals are perpendicular to each other. Now, this is the point and this is the slope. So we'll use slope point form to get equation of normal. So y minus y1 is equals to m x minus x1. So y minus root 3 is equals to root 2x plus 2 root 12. Now we want to find point R. Again, it meets at the conjugate axis, which is the y-axis. So we put x equals to 0. So we'll get y minus root 3 is equals to 2 root 12. 2 root 12 go, I can write 4 3s are 12. So 2 into 2 root 3. So y के coordinates आ गए 4 root 3 plus root 3. So y is 5 root 3. That means the coordinates of point R is 0, comma 5 root 3. What were the coordinates of point Q? 0, comma minus root 3. Here it is. So Q was 0, comma minus root 3. Now to find QR, it is very simple. We use a distance formula. Anyways, we don't even need to use the distance formula because these points are on y-axis. So we can directly get the distance as 6 root 3, which is option number 3. Just a second, guys. Option number 3. Yeah. So light went on. I'll shift. Yeah. So now we are clear. So it is option number 3. Correct? Let's see the next one. Yeah. The locus. Yeah. The locus of point of intersection of the line is a conic whose eccentricity is. So, the locus of point of intersection, right? So basically we have to get the point of intersection. To get the point of intersection, we need to solve simultaneously, right? So let's say the point of intersection is h comma k. That this point of intersection must satisfy both these equations. So what we'll get? We'll get root 3k. Oh, we already have k. So let's say this is alpha comma beta. So root 3k alpha plus k beta is equals to 4 root 3 and root 3 alpha minus beta is equals to 4 root 3k. Now, we need to eliminate k because k is the parameter. To find locus, we need to eliminate k because k is the parameter. So how to eliminate k? It is very simple. From first, we can get k as 4 root 3 upon root 3 alpha plus beta. Basically, I took k common from the left hand side. Similarly, from this equation, I can get k as root 3 alpha minus beta upon 4 root 3. So if we equate those, k will be eliminated. If we equate these, k will be eliminated. That means 4 root 3 upon root 3 alpha, and now I am using x and y. So root 3x plus y, because last step in locus we substitute alpha की जगह पे x and beta की जगह पे y upon 4 root 3. If we cross multiply, we'll get 16 threes are 48 is equal to a square minus b square. That means the hyperbola we got is x square upon 16 minus y square upon 48 is equals to 1. Barabar. Now we need to find its eccentricity. So a square is 16. This is the hyperbola. Right? This is the hyperbola. A square is 16. B square is 48. How to get eccentricity? B square equals to a square into e square minus 1. So let us substitute the values. B square is 48 is equals to a square into e square minus 1. 16 ones are 16 threes are 40. So we'll get e square equals to 4. E will be 2. Now I hope you know why I'm not writing plus minus 2. Because plus minus 2 may I can write, but hyperbola eccentricity is always greater than 1. Am I right? Yes. Always greater than 1. That means it is always positive. That's why I'm writing 2. So this is an integer type question whose answer will be 2. Correct? So guys, this was all from my side. These were the JEE Mains PYQs of 2023, which is last year. We are in 2024. I hope you had an incredible new year. So thank you all. Thank you guys for joining. And as planned, tomorrow we'll be doing all the questions like mixture will do. Some will be on parabola, some will be on ellipse, some will be on hyperbola. So that's it guys from my side. Thank you for joining. Thank you all. We'll end the session here and bye-bye everyone. Take care. Tata.